Hey Beast, most welcome to the community. In today's video we understand the cause of economic crisis using 5 aspects, which has led to widespread job losses and decreased consumer spending, as well as supply chain disruptions and a decrease in global trade.
Let's start with key factor in the current economy crisis.
1. Government spending. Government spending is an essential part of maintaining a healthy and functioning society, but when spending becomes excessive and unsustainable, it can lead to serious consequences for both the government and the citizens. Unsustainable government spending is when spending outpaces revenue, leading to persistent budget deficits and increasing government debt. For example, it can lead to higher taxes and inflation, reducing disposable income for citizens and making it harder for businesses to invest and grow. In extreme cases, it can even lead to financial collapse, as seen in countries like Greece, where excessive government spending led to a debt crisis and economic instability. To prevent unsustainable government spending, it's important for governments to implement responsible fiscal policies, such as reducing unnecessary expenditures and finding new revenue sources. It's also important for citizens to be informed and engaged in the process. By understanding the issues and advocating for responsible fiscal policies, we can help ensure that our governments are making sustainable decisions that benefit us all. In conclusion, unsustainable government spending is a serious issue that affects us all, but by implementing responsible fiscal policies and being informed and engaged citizens, we can work to ensure a brighter future for ourselves and future generations. Moving on to next topic 2. Trade imbalances. Trade imbalances occur when a country imports more goods and services than it exports, leading to a negative balance of trade. This can be caused by a variety of factors, such as a strong domestic currency, high labor costs, or a lack of competitiveness in certain industries. For example, a trade deficit can lead to a loss of jobs and decreased economic growth for the deficit country, as well as increased competition for jobs and markets for the surplus country. To address trade imbalances, it's important for countries to work together to find solutions that benefit both sides. This may involve negotiating fairer trade agreements, supporting the development of competitive industries, or implementing measures to address currency imbalances. It's also important for citizens to be informed and engaged in the process. By understanding the issues and advocating for fair and sustainable trade policies, we can help ensure that our countries are making decisions that benefit us all. In conclusion, trade imbalances are a complex issue with far-reaching consequences, but by working together and being informed and engaged citizens, we can help create a more balanced and prosperous global economy.
3. Natural disasters. Natural disasters are sudden, severe events that can cause widespread destruction and loss of life. They can take many forms, such as hurricanes, earthquakes, floods, and wildfires. In addition to the immediate physical effects, natural disasters can also have long-lasting economic and social impacts. For example, they can lead to job losses, reduced economic activity, and increased poverty for affected communities, such as the elderly, children, and low-income families who may not have the resources to recover from the effects of the disaster. To prepare for and respond to natural disasters, it's crucial for communities to have strong disaster response systems in place.
Governments, nonprofit organizations, and communities can also work together to build resilience and reduce the risk of natural disasters by promoting sustainable land use practices, reducing greenhouse gas emissions, and improving building codes. By working together and taking proactive steps to reduce the impact of natural disasters, we can help ensure that communities are better prepared for these events and are able to recover more quickly and effectively. In conclusion, natural disasters are a reality that affects us all, but by preparing for these events and working together, we can help reduce their impact and support those affected by these devastating events. 4. Political instability. Political instability refers to a situation where a government is unable to maintain effective control and stability, often resulting in conflict, violence, or change in leadership. This can be caused by a variety of factors, such as economic hardship, ethnic or religious tensions, corruption, or a lack of democratic institutions. For example, it can lead to loss of life and displacement of people. It can also harm economic development and discourage investment, leading to decreased prosperity and increased poverty. In addition, political instability can also undermine the rule of law and respect for human rights, making it more difficult for citizens to live their daily lives and for governments to provide essential services. To address political instability, it's important for countries to work on building strong democratic institutions, promoting transparency and accountability, and addressing the root causes of conflict and tension. This may involve improving access to education and job opportunities, promoting peaceful dialogue and reconciliation, and supporting the development of civil society organizations that can serve as a check on government power. It's also important for citizens to be informed and engaged in the political process. Participating in elections, advocating for their rights and freedoms, and holding leaders their communities. In conclusion, political instability is a complex issue with far-reaching consequences, but by working together and being informed and engaged citizens, we can help create a more stable and prosperous future for our countries and communities. The last aspect 5. Lack of investment. Lack of investment refers to a situation where there is insufficient capital or funding being directed towards productive activities, such as starting or expanding businesses, creating jobs, and promoting economic growth. This can be caused by a variety of factors, including economic uncertainty, political instability, and a lack of access to financing. Lack of investment can also result in a decrease in innovation and progress, as businesses and individuals are unable to access the resources they need to develop new products, services, and technologies. To address the issue of lack of investment, it's important for governments and businesses to work together to create an environment that is conducive to investment. This may involve improving access to financing, promoting stability and predictability, and reducing barriers to entry for new businesses. It's also important for individuals and businesses to take a proactive approach to investing in their own futures to succeed in a competitive global economy. In conclusion, lack of investment is a significant issue with far-reaching consequences, but by working together and taking a proactive approach to investment, we can help create a more prosperous future for our communities and countries. The current crisis is crucial that policymakers work together to find solutions that promote stability and growth. I hope you find it helpful. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next.